From ships to hot air balloons, the next mode of transportation we're talking about today, rockets. Jimmy, rejoice.
Geek moment, geek moment. Listen, one of the guys who fuels these moments for us is back. This is News Chief at NASA Wallops Flight Facility, Mr. Keith Kohler. How are you, Keith?
Good to be here.
Glad to have you back here. So you guys have got a neat launch coming up involving students. What's going on?
Yeah, Tuesday night, we're looking at about 5:30. We'll be launching one of our suborbital rockets, but we'll be carrying experiments that were developed by university students from across the country. So this is a program we've been doing for about 13 years now, and every year they come back with some really neat experiments.
Oh, so tell us about some of the projects that will be tested.
Yeah, this time it's more, instead of the science, they're doing more technology. I mean, they develop their own stuff, so it just happens to be that way, but they'll be doing everything from looking at AI and robotics in space, recovery systems for payloads. They'll be doing a capsule that they'll kick out from the University of Kentucky and measuring that and see how that returns to Earth. So it's really a lot of different things, looking more at spacecraft development technologies.
I envy him so much. So we got a thing going on in New Mexico with balloons. What's happening there?
Yeah, in addition to the rockets that we have going, not only at Wallops, but we also have one next week at White Sands that we'll be launching coming up, and then, or actually later in the month. And then we'll also be doing some of our fall balloon campaign out of Fort Sun, New Mexico. So these are our large scientific balloons. We have 6 missions scheduled, and so we're really looking forward to being able to get those off if the weather cooperates.
Wow.
And since we really can't control where they go, we have to depend on the wind. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right. So it's been a while since we could say this, but the Visitor Center is open.
The Visitor Center is open. We actually opened for launches. This will be our first one coming up that we'll be opening up on Tuesday night. So it's a great place for people to come and be able to view the rockets from, even the suborbital rockets. So yeah, if anybody wants to come out and see the launch, that's the place to go.
That's the place to go.
Nice.
That's the place to go.
Love getting back in there. Let me ask you, we haven't had a chance to talk to you a whole bunch. The Webb telescope, what are your thoughts on the images coming back from that?
Yeah, I mean, that's just fantastic when they came in. I was actually with a bunch of university students. We were doing an aircraft project at the time when they came out, and they just dropped everything with their aircraft project in order to look at these photos.
Right.
And then I was at a restaurant down in Williamsburg the following weekend, and this table next to us just started talking about excuse me. So it's really great to be able to see, everybody, responding to these great photos, especially when they're compared with the Hubble and they look at the same thing. You can really see the difference and the capabilities of a Webb.
Because it's been a while, tell us again what we'll see at the Visitor Center.
For the launches, you mean?
Well, for everything.
Oh, for everything.
Anytime.
Anything. Yeah. Well, we have some new exhibits. So during the off season, we were able to acquire new hands-on exhibits that's both in Spanish and in English, and so it's a hands-on exhibit for kids. And we also have some hands-on exhibits to talk about sounding rockets, and we have our Earth Science on the Sphere, which is a big globe. So it's like if you're looking at Earth from all around.
Oh my.
So yeah, there's some really, really cool stuff going on at the Visitor Center for anybody who wants to come down and look.
But if you want to see the really, really cool launch, it's happening on Tuesday, when and where?
On Tuesday night at 5:30 at Wallops. Window runs until 9 p.m. So we need to make sure and wait for the Marlin tournament to get out of the way, all those boats, and then we'll launch.
All right.
Yeah.
News Chief at Wallops, NASA Wallops Flight Facility, Keith Kohler, thank you so much.
Good to be here. Thank you.